The GTR is a big, muscular race car with a large presence when battling on the racetrack with other cars. It has a slight sense of invulnerability against the lower, smaller other GT3 cars. I've tested and raced the GTR GT3 since 2011 when JRM constructed the first model. It's moved on leaps and bounds. It's now one of the most competitive GT3 cars, but there are a constant stream of mods to make the car more competitive.
I liked the car as soon as I drove it. I expected it to be more difficult to drive with it being such a big car, but I was very happy with it from my very first test day. I love the way it looks too. I've always been a fan of the GTR road car, but I think it looks even better in GT3 race spec. I think we showed this year that the car is very competitive. The Blancpain Endurance Series is one of the most competitive series in the world now, but JRM managed a podium at the Paul Ricard race in the Pro Class and a 5th at Nürburgring, despite being held up in the pit lane, while the GT Academy drivers managed several podiums during the year and eventually taking the title.
Although all the panels and components on the car are very light to save weight, the car is very strong and reliable. This is something very important when the inevitable contact occurs at the start of a 60-car race.
The car has to pass the highest standards of build quality and be signed off by JRM before it's released to the customer, which allows us to achieve such a high reliability rate. The car has very good aero, especially mid to high speed corners where a driver needs confidence. The engine is also very strong, probably the best feature of the car, which makes it very responsive to drive, but crucially also very good to race. You can slipstream any car on the grid, and very few cars are able to mount an attack on you down the straights.
It can be very easy to become just another GT3 car owner in the paddock with some of the larger manufacturers. With JRM and Nismo, the support from build to setup to engine performance are all an integral part of this package.
Manufacturer support has become more and more important over the last few years in GT3 as the cars have moved further away from their original road car spec and as GT3 has become a much larger racing series. JRM are an experienced World Championship winning team, so they know exactly what a customer racing team needs to go out and win.
Remember, the car is built in this factory. This car is built by JRM, then gets shipped over to Nismo in Japan, and they race that car in their national series. We're very lucky to have the partnership with Nismo.
If I was to sum up the Nissan GTR Nismo GT3 package in one word, I would have to say professional.
If I was to sum up in one word the Nismo GT3 package, it would be complete.